Mormon.
Yeah, so Epic Tales obviously is my first book. I had a lot of fun writing it. It's about a 12-year-old boy who goes on his first camping adventure with the rest of the boys in his ward, kind of a scout camp, if you will, but it's a backpacking adventure. And the main character Andrew, he leaves and he feels very weak and simple. You know, he just barely turned 12. He's pretty scrawny and small, doesn't know a lot. And some stuff happens on this trip that makes him kind of grow up very quickly. And I love the coming of age story, and this kind of follows that pattern. But there's a lot of adventure in it too, and I love adventure and I love humor and I love kind of getting into the skin of those characters, and we really do that in Epic Tales of a Misfit Hero. We kind of dive into the world of a seventh grade, sixth grade boy, and kind of see the world through their eyes. And so that's why I think it's pretty fun. I can go back to being that age, remembering the things that I did, and kind of feeling those feelings, and I get to project that through Andrew. So it's a fun adventure. I think there's a lot of humor in it, but there's also a lot of growth, and there's also a lot of spirituality in that book. And so I think it kind of hits on all those levels. I like to say that it's a book that 12-year-old boys like just as much as their moms like. So it's really great for the whole family. Oh, that's a great question. I think as members of the church, we have an inherent hope within us. I think the gospel teaches us to have hope, and I think that means maybe even more so that we don't have easy lives necessarily, and but that hope still prevails. And so I think my writing, a lot of times, isn't afraid to get into kind of the nitty gritty. My first book is obviously some hard stuff happens on that adventure. It's very age appropriate, but hope kind of winds itself through that. And some of the new stuff that I'm writing, I feel like I want to bring my characters down to put them through some hard things, but never really getting rid of that last shred of hope. So I think as a member of a church, of our church in particular, we have that inherent hope within us, and so I think you'll see that as a subtext in all of my stories. That hope really never goes away, and that's really what the most important thing these characters can search for is, or to remind each other about, is that hope that really comes through the gospel of Jesus Christ, ultimately. Well, hey, Amazon is the best place to get the book. I encourage you to go to Amazon, check it out, leave a review, good or bad, if you like it. And then also, I'd love to connect on Facebook. I'm on Facebook as Matt Peterson or Matt Peterson Books. And those would probably be the best places to get in touch with me. And I'd love to hear from anybody.
Mormon.